Good evening, all. This is Jean. I am about to record the level 30 Conjurer's Quest before I am able to move on and become a white mage. I had this recorded, well, actually, the very first time when I did this with my first character, I thought I had recorded it, but I didn't. So, this is my second chance at doing this. The fight didn't go too bad. And hopefully it will go well this time as well. So let's get started, shall we? In Nature's Embrace, Brother Isumi Yan would have you investigate the creeping corruption which threatens the Twelves Wood. Ah, Bryce, your presence here is most welcome. I have another task to which your maturing skills are well suited. Attend me closely. Expansive wounds that ooze corruption have formed throughout the forest. After examining the traces of the sizable disturbance you previously cleansed, I can only conclude that this phenomenon is the work of a malign agent. It must be found swiftly, lest the corruption spread, and I would have you assist in the investigate. Guildmaster, you must let me help. Sylphie? Since I got back from the South Shroud, I've spent all my time studying the forces of nature. I even sat through one of Herr Nolanel's lectures. Sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. The Twelves Wood is crying out in pain. My skills are still a bit lacking in some areas, but I want to do what I can for the forest. Lacking? Sylphie, you have yet to master a single offensive spell. Without the means to defend yourself, it would be far too dangerous to send you off into the forest alone. So, I am to stay here then? Not necessarily. Bryce, with your consent, I would have Sylphie accompany you once more. I do not propose this arrangement solely with her safety in mind. Given the nature of the investigation, it is like that Sylphie's innate talent for hearing will prove as useful to you as your conjuring will to her. There is much you might accomplish together. Sylphie, you are not to approach any sources of corruption without Bryce at your side. Do I make myself clear? And should you chance to encounter the origin of these disturbances, do not initiate a confrontation. Too often you allow your curiosity to overwhelm your good sense. Now go, and may the elementals watch over you. Yes, Guildmaster. Something tells me we should start at Quarry Mill in the South Shroud. Meet me there as soon as you can, Bryce, and hurry. The corruption is spreading. Alright, so back to Quarry Mill, which is where I just was. As you can see, I have been spending time leveling up, and I just reached 34. If you're wondering why I was aiming for 34, it is because of this wonderful little spell right here. Let's see, where do I need to go? It is over that way. Let's see. There she is. was brilliant, Bryce, but it was only the start. The forest still groans in pain. I can hear it. I think it's coming from the north. No, the northeast. Let's go and have a look. Let's see. Northeast. So, close to the red belly hive. Oh. Let's see. Which way do I need to go? I need to go this way. There she is. This is going to be kind of tricky because the red bellies are right there. Hopefully I won't have to fight them in the sprite. You're doing really well, Bryce, but I think there's another one, and well, it costs me more fervently than the last. It's to the east, I think. Yes, to the east. Okay. I'm glad none of those red bellies aggro. Here it is. Now it's time for the major fight. Nice work. The earth here feels healed. The earth here feels healed, and yet there's another disturbance, and it's big, really big. It's hard to describe, but it feels sort of wronger. I think I think it might be what's causing all of this. I know Brother Isumi said we weren't to confront it, but we just can't let it corrupt the rest of the force, and however powerful it is, it can't be any more powerful than you. You're, well, you're amazing. What I mean to see is, I'm willing to risk a scolding if you are. It's not far from here, somewhere to the southeast, I think. Shall we at least have a closer look? Okay. It's in Goblin's Meat. Okay, so... Oops. Okay, so... Oops. Hopefully I can sneak past these little buggers. Here we go. Duty calls. Commence battle for in nature's embrace. If your level is above 34, it will be synced. Well, luckily for me, I won't have to be synced. I don't think you need to be able to hear the voices of the Force to notice that, do you, Bryce? The corruption is definitely coming from somewhere around here. That's odd. As soon as we arrived, that sense of wrongness I had suddenly felt less. Well, it just felt less. It's almost as if it's holding its breath or hiding. Do you see that? Just in that one spot there, the air seems wrong. Ah! Oh, hello, Ahri. Ugh. Hit me with heavy? Why? Hit me with heavy again. What the heck? Oh my god. Well. Wow. That was a little harder than I remember. Okay. Yeah, that might seem like it's cheating, but it's really not. It just saves you on having to use your cure so many times. Nope. I just realized I don't have... Oh, that's where that comes from. Oh my god. Oh, damn. There we go. That's better. I get one of those little brats away from me. So you've got 3 things to deal with. 4. Wow. That's a lot to deal with. God, I need the echo because I suck so bad. Off a cleric's. There we go. I gotta remember that I can free myself from that mess. he's almost back up to full again. Shoot. Didn't he hit me with heavy again? There's nothing wrong with using a little help. Finally. Whew. Alright. Third time's a charm. Isn't it amazing, Bryce? Did the breeze always feel this good? Was the ground always this warm? I'm so glad I finally understand. I just wish I could tell my mother how incredible nature feels. Oh, you're injured. Here. Don't worry, healing doesn't drain me anymore. Not since I learned how to borrow from nature. And I have you to thank for that, Bryce. Let's return to the guild. We have to explain everything to Brother Isumi. Welcome back, Bryce, Sylphie. Our mission was a success, Guildmaster. Quite. I take it the two of you conspired to defy my orders? Well, the force was suffering. We couldn't just walk away. It's not Bryce's fault, it's mine. It was all my idea. I take full responsibility. Calm yourself, child. You did nothing I did not foresee. I am of no mind to lecture you. Indeed, Gridania is indebted to you for your heroic deeds. The corruption born of Akamen had taken root in the calamity-weakened soil. There is no telling how much further it might have spread if you had not defeated the creature. And if I am not mistaken, Sophie, you succeeded in drawing upon the energies of nature during the battle. How did you... Yes, I did. I'm not really sure how it happened. I remember thinking how badly I wanted to help Bryce, and then I suddenly felt the power surging through me. That is as it should be. One does not simply choose to borrow from nature's strength. The mind may command only that which the heart permits. In your desperation to help your friend, you open your heart to nature, and nature responded to your need. Ah, but we must not forget your part in this, Bryce. It is clear to me that your journey with Sylphie has brought you still closer to the pinnacle of our art. I believe you are ready for the last of my teachings. Thus, it is with great pleasure that I pass on another of our guild's magics. A more potent form of the cure spell is now yours to command. I have no doubt that it will serve you well in your continuing endeavors. Wherever you go, nature will go with you, my friend. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall and the wind guide your path. And I got Cure 2. And a walnut cane. Ta-da! And I will just take the money. Thank you. And that is the end of part 1 of the Conjurer's class quest.